Greetings guys and gals, this is Jabberwock bringing you the best in esports. Today we have StarCraft Brood War, the Shinhan Winners League. This is going to be KT Rolster versus Woongjin Stars. Today we have Gaiya, or Gaiya I believe is his new name, but it's going to be really either way, and versus Flash. This is set 5. We are at 2-2, tied up, played on Icarus. At the bottom left, well, I guess you could say the 9 o'clock position, 8:30, we have Flash as the blue Terran player, and at the 11:30 or 12 o'clock position, we have Really playing in red as Terran. So this is going to be a TVT matchup. You know that this is obviously my favorite matchup, sarcasm. But hopefully we don't see a just ridiculously long match. Some stats in the bottom right corner, and I could see them if we weren't focusing on this sign with those 4 hearts. It looks as if that Flash is 5-2 against Really in this TVT matchup. This is going to be played on Icarus, which is a 4-player map. Positions at the top left and bottom right-ish sort of things, and you know, I'm really kind of getting annoyed about how much they show the audience now. TVT really doesn't matter for the beginning. Early gas going down for Really, so he's probably going to go for more of a mech build, or at the very least an early push build, rather than some type of 1 racks in a CC, 14cc build. If we look at Flash's base, we'll be able to see what kind of build he's going for, but unfortunately, yet again, we see more Korean signs that mean nothing to me. I'm sure they mean something to the Korean fans, obviously, because they can read Korean. Flash is also opting for a refinery as well, so neither player going to go for 1 racks in a CC, 14cc, early economic builds. Both players are going to go for more of early pressure and more techie type of builds, probably more mech rather than anything. Both players probably going to get early vultures is what I'm expecting, with either mines or speed. And something proxy going down for Really, it looks like. I should probably click on it. That looks like a factory, so going for a proxy factory. His barracks is already done. Flash's barracks not yet done, so Flash might a little bit more economic, and so Really just really wants to get out those vultures, which is what it's going to look like. He did lift up his barracks, probably going to scout with that as well. Might spot this factory, not entirely sure if he's going to be able to, but at this point in time, I really don't know who's ahead, because we really can't see the income, we can't see the food count, and you pretty much have to guess on who's ahead. I believe that Flash is going to be a little bit ahead in terms of economy, in terms of tech, obviously. Wow, he made a Marine or something and then canceled it right there, Flash did, so that's kind of interesting, but Flash is going to be a little bit behind in terms of tech, but it's kind of a toss-up, because if Flash can kind of wall this off and not allow those vultures to get in his base, he's going to be able to do a whole lot. It's Starport going down for Really as well, and we saw some other player go for this against Reach. I mean, not Reach, against Flash. I can't believe I can't remember who it was, but somebody went for, you know, kind of this Starport early pressure build, which I kind of liked, even though he lost the match. I really kind of like this aggressive play. Barracks getting in the base for Really, going to see pretty much everything that Flash is doing, seeing that there's no machine shop on that factory, knowing that he's going to go for more vulture play. Flash, meanwhile, has not seen the factory or the Starport. That's very, very important. He did get into the base, sees really no techie type buildings, probably going to know that something is up, some type of proxy is being built. And so he's going to be able to react accordingly, finally landing that barracks, knowing that the vultures are now out, and going to try to kind of wall that off, make sure he's not able to get in the base. Meanwhile, the barracks for Really does see pretty much everything that's going on for Flash. Really able to pick off one of the vultures, might try to go in here. Marine looks like it's being made, bunker going up at the front as well. Double starports going up for Flash, so he's going to go for early quick wraiths, and we see a control tower on Really's starport, which might mean he's going for early cloak, or might mean that he's going for something like a drop type play instead of those early wraiths. But we do see control tower going on that second starport, so it looks as though Flash is going to go for a cloak early on And nothing is being researched at that control tower, so probably going for drop tech, which is going to be very bad for him. Now that control tower is researching cloak, so I kind of retract that statement. Maybe he's going to go for one starport wraiths, but unless he has another starport that I haven't seen, he's going to be a little bit in trouble because he's going to be down in wraith count. We already have the academy going down for Flash, so he can get that comsat station. He does scout the proxy starport with the control tower on it, with the control tower researching, so he's going to know exactly what's going on. Flash looking very, very focused. Definitely is okay that bunker or that barracks landing might even get picked off by these 2 Marines. That academy not yet up. Here comes 3 vultures from Really. Might be able to get in the base, not entirely sure. I believe that Flash has a complete ball off. The first wraith now coming out for Really here, and not really doing anything, just kind of scouting out everything. An academy going down for Really as well. Really might be able to pick off 1 or 2 SCVs. He is getting deterred by these Marines here. 2 wraiths now out for Flash, as well as 2 wraiths now out for Really, but Flash is just going to have a little bit better production because he did get that second starport a lot earlier. Now 3 out for Flash, and both players have cloak. Comsat station not yet done. Finally gets done. It's going to have enough for 1 scan. Doesn't really want to waste the scan on something. He doesn't really want to not be able to get it. Second starport going up for Really, and building his academy as well. Academy barely gets done before the race get there, so he is going to be able to make a comsat, but at the same time he's not going to have really anything to combat these race for the time being, and really is going to have to pull back his race, but just Flash has way more production in terms of race. That second starport not quite yet up. Race engaging each other. 1 wraith going down for Flash. It looks like 2 going down for Flash. Now it looks like 1 wraith for Flash, 1 wraith or 2 wraiths for Really. So Flash losing those 2 wraiths early on, but he's going to continue to make race. It looks like building an engineering bay as well, so he can get some missile turrets up, so he doesn't have to waste comsats. And those missile turrets can do some detection. Scan going down for Really, I believe. The wraith for Really uncloaking, ran out of energy, and GG coming from Gaiya / Really. Flash just absolutely owning him, going for the dual starports, and really just not really taking advantage of his proxy, not really doing too much with those vultures. Unfortunately, I believe he was blocked off from the main. Flash just being the man that he is and pulling it out for KT Rolster. If you guys like this cast, please subscribe, please give me a like, and comment below. I'm out of here. Lates.